Hey players, how you guys all doing? It is Playah here today, and today I wanted to review something called a Humble Monthly. So if you don't know what, Humble Bundle is, what it is a website, and what they do is they get developers and just publishers in general, and they make game bundles for Steam and then sell them at a very discounted price. So recently they've came out with this thing called Humble Monthly, which is what they do is you pay $12 and you get a random bundle of games every month. And this is my first month of doing it. So since it's my first month, I kind of want to go over the games that I got, how I felt about the product and the price, and I'll tell you if it's something that I'm going to do in the future or not. So I want to say first, I really like Humble Bundle. I buy from their bundles quite a bit. It's really nice because you can see everything that is coming in a bundle and you know what price you're gonna pay. That's kind of weird thing about this Humble Monthly thing, is you're not sure about which games you're gonna get until they kind of just reveal them at the end of the month when they give them to everybody, and it kind of leaves you on edge not knowing if you're gonna get screwed or not. So this time they gave us 7 games for $12. Now that's pretty good. There is coupon codes to get them for I think a little bit more than 10. I paid 12 for mine, and the long story short is I did think that it was worth it. I was kind of looking for some better games that are, more appeal to me, but I feel like this bundle was good and that they covered the majority of gamers. There's going to be a lot of variety in the games here. So the biggest game that came in this bundle was Rocket League, which a lot of people had on Steam already. I personally do not have Rocket League on the PC. I've had it on PlayStation 4. I have Platinum Trophy on it and PlayStation 4. I love Rocket League, and I knew that this was actually going to be in this bundle, which is the reason I got it, because I was like, I'll pay $12 again just for Rocket League so I can play it on PC with you guys on PC. So everything else was kind of bonus for me, but that was definitely a good part of the bundle. Now the second thing I got is The Forest. Now I've heard a lot about The Forest. I haven't watched any gameplay or anything. I actually have a few friends that love to play this game, and my understanding of The Forest is that it's a horror survival game, and you're stuck by yourself and there's mutant creatures trying to attack you. You got to build bases, you got to get weapon supplies and survive. It seems like a real fun game that I want to try out. It is an early access game, which I generally try to stay away from early access games. I don't know, something sketchy about them in my mind. It's like I want the game to be fully released. I know it's completed. I know that the developer's not going to completely abandon the project before I buy something and give them my money, is kind of my perspective on it. However, this game seems to be one of those special cases where the early access is actually really, really good. It has great reviews. Hopefully they don't mess it up before the actual game is out, and it's something I could definitely see myself playing and actually even maybe doing a Let's Play here on the channel. Now the third game I checked on here was a game called Dungeon of the Endless, and to be honest, I didn't spend too much time on this game because I'm just not sure it's my type of game. It is a dungeon crawler, it is a roguelike, which I'm a super big fan of roguelites, and it was really in depth. But for the span of me just trying this game, it was almost like overwhelming. I actually lost within like the first 15 minutes of my first time playing it. You have to defend a crystal while also searching for an exit in this dungeon, I guess, that you're in. I personally had a little bit of trouble of it. A lot of people in the reviews said it's a better game to play with multiple people or 2 people, and it's a lot of fun, so I might try that out sometime. It's a good game that I'm glad I have in my library. I just need to explore it further, and I'm not sure if it's a game I'm super in love with just yet. So the next game that I checked out that is on this monthly bundle is a game called Starden. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but it is like a retro 2D shooter game with full controller support, and I am just a sucker for those games. I love Galaga, I love Space Invaders, anything like that is awesome, and this game is like hard, but it's not too hard. It gets you engaged, and it's just a lot of fun to play. I highly recommend it. There's not much to say about it because I just feel like there is a lot of games like this, but I'm not sick of them yet. 2D like pixel graphic shooters with spaceships in space. 2 thumbs up all the time. I have nothing bad to say about them at all. Speaking of which, the next game that was on this, and this was the most expensive game in this Humble Monthly package was Planetary Annihilation Titans. That was it. Planetary Annihilation Titans. Not a super pretty name, but this was listed on Steam for $39.99. It is a real-time strategy game. I love real-time strategy. Like I said, you can already tell by these games that I've been listing. Lots of variety in game types. So they want to make sure with this Humble Monthly thing, I think, that they're, attracting all sorts of gamers of every type, every variety. So no one feels like they got completely screwed. On the backhand, of course, though, that means that you're not getting everything you love. There's probably something that you don't really like in the package. However, I haven't played this game yet. I love real-time strategy games, like I said, though. Big fan of Age of Empires. Empire Earth was a good one I used to play. I used to play this Star Wars real-time strategy game called Galactic Battlegrounds, and that game was sick too. So I'm waiting for a couple of my other buddies to get this game, and then we're going to play this for sure. It has great reviews on Steam. All these games have positive reviews on Steam, by the way, so that's another thing. Humble Bundle is looking out for you. You're not getting any games that have even mixed or negative reviews. They're all pretty much either positive, very positive, overwhelmingly positive. Most of them were very positive, though, so that's got to make you feel pretty good about the content that you are getting. Now, the last game that I'm going to talk about, now this is super cool. This is not my favorite game in this bundle. My favorite game in this bundle by far is Rocket League. However, I just think this is super cool, okay? So you got this game called Wasted. It's by Adult Swim Games. So you already know, like, it's going to be really, really funny. It's going to be a good game. Adult Swim, they just make some really hilarious games. I mean, it's Adult Swim. You can't go wrong with Adult Swim. And this game actually kind of plays like Fallout 4-ish. It's a pub crawler, like, they're not called vaults. I believe they're called caverns or caves in this. But you go into, I'm just going to call them I can't even talk. I'm just going to call them vaults, like in Fallout 4, because that's what they remind me of. You go into these different vaults, and it's like a dungeon. Like I said, it's a pub crawler. You got to go through the different rooms, kill enemies. You got to loot their bodies, get weapons, get armor, and you can send it all back to your house. You have a little house. There's different outposts that you can trade with. I'm having a lot of fun with this. And my favorite part about it, actually, is you got this in Humble Monthly on June 3rd, and the game is not even for sale yet on Steam until June 7th. So you get this game 4 days early, which just has an exclusivity, like, feeling to it, which is awesome. It's like, I have this game, I'm playing this game that so many people don't have yet because I have Humble Monthly, and I think that's super cool. I'm having a lot of fun with this game, and I'm going to put a lot more hours into it, that's for sure. So there was 2 other games that came in the bundle. I know they said 7. I guess you could count 8 with these. One that they did have was Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. This is a VR game where one of your friends has a VR headset. I don't have a VR headset, so I guess my hands are my VR headset. They have a VR headset, and they're trying to defuse a bomb while their other friends are, I believe, looking on the computer screen, and they have the instructions, and they're telling the person looking at the bomb with the VR headset on what to do and, like, how to defuse the bomb in the time period. Kind of reminds me of a Jackbox Party Pack game that's in the Jackbox Party Pack 2, where you have to defuse a bomb and everyone has different instructions on their phone. It seems like a lot of fun. It's overwhelmingly positive reviews. I just don't have a VR headset, so I can't really review it myself. And the other thing that they had was kind of like an exclusive, like, beta version of some game. I can't remember what it was. It was something Girl Eats Salad. I know that sounds crazy and maybe even X-rated, but it's something Girl Eats Salad, and I didn't download it, didn't play it. I'm really only interested in the games that I can put in my Steam library. I'm all about Steam. Steam is where it's at. But overall, with just the Steam games, you're looking at $115 worth of games. Now, I barely buy games at full price on Steam because there's so many Steam sales and things like that. But still, even at full price, $115 worth of games for $12 or possibly even cheaper if you use a discount code. I think that Humble Monthly is super worth it, at least for this month in June. I'm going to try it again in July. I can see that the game that you're getting if you pay early for July is a game called Hurt World, which I'm not a super, I have seen the reviews on Steam, like it does not have good reviews, so that kind of scares me for this next month a little bit. However, I think I'm still going to hold on to it and see what happens in July, and if enough of you guys give this video a thumbs up and leave me some comments down below, we can do another review in July of the Humble Monthly next month. As always, thank you guys for watching. In the credits, there is going to be a Steam key. The first person to get that code into Steam gets the game. I'm not going to say what it is, but hey, it's a free game just for coming here and being early and watching the video. I appreciate it very much. Something that you're going to see in my videos from now on. Actually, I'm going to try to do with every single video in case someone has. I haven't seen anybody has confirmed that the Steam keys that I put in the last 2 videos have been taken yet, so maybe no one's seen them yet and they're still there and you can get them now. Who knows? But I'm rambling at this point. Thank you guys again. You are amazing, and I will see all of you guys very, very soon.
Check this out, alright? This is that Playah station. Yo, hold up, please, don't change it. The sickest gaming channel on YouTube. What now, yo? All the videos you see, they all about gaming. You're gonna wanna play after this. Trust us, we're the whiz. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, go do it all online.